Competitive Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet just became pay to win. The new Regulation J format finally lets you use Mythicals online, and it's about to make ranked feel really bloody unfair for a lot of yous. If you don't already own half the Pokemon games to ever exist, all the old consoles to play them on, with now unobtainable apps like Pokebank and Poketransfer, and if you haven't been actively playing for the last decade, you're fucked. You are cooked. So, with Regulation J, for the first time in VGC history, Mythicals are now legal. Now, some of you might be asking, why is this a big deal? Well, the problem is, a few of these Pokemon are going to be devastating in battle and really shake up the meta. Pokemon such as Hooper Unbound, Arceus, Magearna are all going to be massive threats. Now, you might be thinking, so what? I'll just use them too. Well, it might not be as simple as you think. See, these guys are normally always banned from official formats due to how inaccessible they are. Not really because of their stats, though some are fucking deadly, like Arceus and Hooper. Sadly, you can't get almost any of these Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet themselves. They all must be obtained from other games and brought over via Pokemon Home. Now, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the method to obtain all the Mythicals available in Scarlet and Violet, what's actually physically needed alongside the cost of these physical items. So, first off is Mew. You can obtain this in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl in Floroma Town. That is only if you have a Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee save file on your system. This will run you 60 USD for Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and 60 USD for either Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. Next up is Deoxys, exactly the same way as Mew. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, up in Floroma Town, only if you have a Sword or Shield save file. This is 60 USD for Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and 60 for a copy of Sword and Shield. Deoxys, you'll need a copy of Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. At the very end of the Delta episode, you can obtain one, but you might want to mod your 3DS to download Pokemon Bank, or good luck transferring it over to home. It is no longer available by your usual means. The 3DS will run you about 150 USD, and it'll be about 70 USD for a copy of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Manaphy and Fione, Pokemon Legends Arceus. You have to complete Request 66, the Sea of Legend. You bring a Buizel, a Mantike, and an Overquill to the Stone Arch in Sands Reach on Cobalt Coastlands, only during a sunset. Then you travel to the Seaside Hollow to encounter Manaphy and a couple Fione. Alternatively, you can finish Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl's Pokédex in home to receive a shiny one. You can then breed Manaphy for unlimited Fiones. It will be about 60 USD for a copy of Pokemon Legends Arceus, or 60 USD for a copy of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, depending on which method you want to take. Darkrai. You gotta complete Request 93, the Darksome Nightmare. Darkrai can be encountered at Clemaclaw Cliffs, Coronet Highlands at nighttime. You will need a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl save data on your system to encounter him though. That'll be about $60 for Legends Arceus and $60 for BDSP if you want to run Darkrai. Shaman, again, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Complete Request 92, a Token of Gratitude. Shaman can be encountered at Flora Gardens, Obsidian Fieldlands, but you need a Pokemon Sword and Shield save data on your console. It's $60 each for Legends Arceus and Sword and Shield. Speak of the devil, Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus. You need to catch every single Pokemon in the Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokédex. Then you can challenge Arceus at the Temple of Sinnoh. This is $60. Keldeo you can obtain in Pokemon Sword and Shield, Balamere Lake, in the Crown Tundra DLC. You need to finish the main post-game storyline, speak to Sonia about footprints in Freezington, catch a Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. After collecting 50 of each of their footprints, show all 3 to Sonia. Make a Karu with all 3 of them on the island in the middle of Balamere Lake and Keldeo will appear. Alternatively, you can finish Sword and Shield's main and DLC Pokédexes in Pokemon Home and you receive a shiny one. This will run you 60 USD for Sword and Shield and 30 to Crown Tundra DLC. Malouetta, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the first one. You can get this in the coastal biome in Blueberry Academy. You need to find a leaf cyclone near the coastal outdoor classroom. Spin clockwise in the middle of it for at least 10 seconds. Take out your camera, switch to the sepia filter, Malouetta will then appear. Alternatively, you can finish the Scarlet and Violet main and DLC Dexes in Pokemon Home to receive a shiny one. This is free if you own Scarlet and Violet. You know, the DLC is still $30, so it's not really free, is it? Diancie, Hoopa, which is going to be meta defining, like this is probably going to be the #1 pick in this season. Volcanion and Zarude are unfortunately currently completely unobtainable if you don't already own them. There is absolutely no way for you to get them right now. Magina, you need Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You enter the Hall of Fame and scan a special QR code. You can then claim Magina at Halloumi City Mall at the Antiques of Ages shop. Alternatively, you can finish the National Pokédex in Home up until Eternatus, so just up until the Sword and Shield, to receive the Pokeball color variant of Magina. This will cost you $150 for the 3DS and $50 for Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Pecharunt, #2 from Scarlet and Violet. You need to finish the second DLC, the Indigo Disc, claim the mythical Pechaberry via the mystery gift, then finish the Mochi Mayhem Epilogue. This is $30 for the DLC. Every single mythical item can be purchased at Port Marinade Market. This includes the Meteorites to change Deoxys form, Gracidia to change Shaman's form, the Arceus plates to change his typings, and the Prism bottle to change Hoopa's form. So this means if you're starting fresh or you only own Scarlet and Violet, good luck making your own teams, mate. Unless you sub to me, of course, because I'll be spending the next month diligently collecting Mythicals to give away when the new season drops. So come and catch me live, drop a sub, I'll do my best to hook you up. Anyway guys, what do you think? Is Regulation J pay to win? Is Scarlet and Violet pay to win? Do you think this is fucking bullshit? Because I know I do. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop me a sub if you like the video. Come catch me live. I'm going to try and get mythical Pokemon to give out to all you guys. And yeah, take it easy. Love yous. Bye. Mwah.